How old were you how old were each of you when you got married?
In Chinese or American birth years?
American birth years,
American
please.
birth years, I believe.
I was 21.
I was 22 years old. At the time, I had just come over from Sardinia. And I was
Mr.
learning
Padrusch,
how to
you're
be a
being
pizzeria.
very obnoxious. Now, the life that you imagined when you
Yes.
were standing on
Yes.
the bima
Yes.
underneath the
I don't remember
the
being married,
huppah.
by the way. I have no memory of being there.
How has
Yes.
the life that you imagined?
Yes.
How has that differed from the way your life turned out?
Let me hear you say something.
Hi, Josh. Happy birthday. Most of my memories stem from the period of time when I was around 5 until I was around 11, or maybe till your bar mitzvah.
Hi Josh, this is your cousin Adrienne calling to wish you a very happy 75th birthday.
My oldest memory of us, our families, was when you lived in Brooklyn. I think your grandfather owned a brownstone, and we would drive out there on our Sunday visits.
Josh, I remember a lot of events from our childhood at your grandma's house.
We remember when you were born, back on Van Buren Street in Brooklyn. I remember the day that your parents brought you home from the hospital. We were all waiting.
And of course, I remember all those wonderful meals that we had at Grandma Mary's, all of the family together.
With extended family, upstairs and downstairs in that Natty Pine basement, like we all had in those days.
Growing up with a lot of cousins and a lot of family was a lot of fun, and I was one of the youngest in the whole line.
Singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Blow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock 'em tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise or loud, the big black crow, flap of their wings, singing go bird, go rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin, go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the birdman stand, talking about the pumping it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He outpopped the buzzard and the oriole. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, popping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
How did you meet Mrs. Padrusch when she was still Ellen Dorfman?
I was having a party with my next door neighbor and
Now, where was this party?
my next door neighbor.
Was this in Queens
I was living in Queens.
with your parents?
I was living in my parents' house in Queens.
Where were your parents at the time of the alleged party?
It was in my next door neighbor's house.
Where were
I
his
have no-
parents?
Where were his parents? Usually his parents were in the house when he had parties.
Really? So it wasn't an exciting party?
Oh yeah, it was very exciting. I think I remember his father taking Polaroids of everybody.
Really?
Yeah. And his mother made little wieners.
75 years. I can't believe it's been 75 years since I first met Josh Padrusch. One reason I can't believe it is that it isn't 75 years since then. It was in 1953, and I'll never forget that day when I moved in next door to the Padrusches on Utopia Parkway in Queens. It's a day that's absolutely engraved in my memory, very similarly to the way November 22nd, 1963, or September 11th, 2001, or if you go back, 79 AD or 453. So many wonderful memories we have since then. There was the time in 1966 at the strip joint on the Place Pigalle when I got mixed up about the money exchange and ordered not one but 2 bottles of champagne. But I don't want to talk about that because that's a sign of immaturity. What I want to do is talk about the examples of sophistication and inventiveness that we had through the years, where we would literally make up games. Like, we played a lot of handball off that handball court, and one of the games was you'd play and then the loser would have to get down against the wall and almost in a fetal position, and the other person would stand back toward the other end of the court and was entitled to throw the ball, I don't remember how many times, at the loser. So the winner would get the enjoyment of throwing the ball at the loser. That game had the wonderful name of Asses Up.
So, Ellen, we were asking Josh how his first memory of you, and why don't you tell us your first memory of seeing Josh?
Seeing him? Well, I saw him before, long before we went out.
Mm-hmm.
Was at his neighbor Jesse's party. Jesse used to have a... What's the matter? Am I
Keep
corroborating
going.
your story?
Keep
You'll
going.
find out when you hear the tape.
Oh. Jesse had a... Was it a Christmas party?
David's not here.
He had a party every, I guess, Christmas time, holiday time. And I was invited one
You
year,
want this?
and I brought somebody else. I brought somebody I was seeing at the time.
So you brought a date?
Yeah,
And
somebody I was seeing at the time.
You didn't ask me if I went to the party with her. You said, where did I see her? Ask your questions more
At
precisely.
the party.
I heard his story and talked to Sarah. I heard it was at all the.
I have no memory.
That's true.
Is it true?
What's
we
true?
used to go home from college
Yes.
on the same bus.
Was
and
that you?
Used to pick on me mercilessly.
Well, you probably deserved it.
what would he pick on you
Complained to my,
about?
I don't know, teased me. I don't remember, but it was really annoying. And I came home and I told my mother.
Now let's understand.
And
This
Miss-
is after
Miss-
playing basketball or tired from a whole day of school. You can
picking on
understand
me.
that. A man needs space.
So my mother, the know-it-all, said, "So when's he going to ask you out?"
But I never did.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I had a date
Wait a
arranged.
minute.
I
It was
never asked you out.
arranged. It was arranged.
It was arranged. How was it
Never asked you out.
arranged?
Jesse and Barbara arranged it. Oh my God.
I'm shouting all about love. Well, they treated you like a dog, and you were the one who had made it so clear all those years ago. Talking all about how to give. They don't act with much honesty, but you went the way to the truth when you say all you need is love. Living with good and bad, I always looked up to you. Now we're left cold inside by someone, the devil's best friend, someone who offended all.
Josh, do you believe in love at first sight?
I believe in the thunderclap.
I
I
see.
believe you see a Sicilian woman in a small village with long, dark, beautiful
It's not
hair.
a thunderclap.
What's
It's
it
a
called?
thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Well, isn't that the bat that Robert Redford uses? Thunderbolt?
No, that's
Thunderboy.
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 No, Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
See, wonder sounds like thunder, sounds like thunder, sounds like thunderbolt.
How did your wife, Ellen Padrusch, tell you the news that she was pregnant with David?
Don't remember.
And I don't know, I found out and I told him. And I remember we went to his mother's house.
Whose mother's house?
Your mother's house.
My
And
mother's
we're
house?
sitting there.
Yeah.
And he's trying to tell her without using words. And he's going like this.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you pointed to me and you went like this. And
Evelyn.
Evelyn was very happy. I remember.
Now, do you remember that? Neither do I. I think she's making it up. You sure this is all true?
I remember that. We sat there and you went like this.
Why would I do something dumb like that to my own mother
You did.
without words?
You did.
I can't possibly believe I would enter into behavior of that ilk.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Hi Josh, Snowball, how are you? Happy birthday, I wish you all the best. And we have a lot of memories. It was October 72. And you and your lovely wife, the first people welcome us. It was great that we have kids in the same age. They clicked right away and we became very close friends.
If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Josh. Happy birthday to you. Now, Josh, you know, as we get older, we're supposed to become more mellow. Don't you think it's time you got started?
The Blizzard of '83. Gregory, go up on the porch and jump for me, like an idiot. Who's going to do a front flip onto his back, David?
I will too.
Go ahead, Greg.
You go first.
Good, Dave. I didn't get you. I said, tell me when you're ready. You're an ass. Oh, Sanchi. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Good boy. Sit down. Come here. Come to here, Senshi Menchi.
Hi, Mr. Padrusch. It's Lisa Berger. I just wanted to wish you a very happy 75th birthday and to thank you for all those times when you helped me as a terrified little girl keep Senshi from jumping all over me, because I really did appreciate that. So thank you.
Hi, Josh. It's Rachel Roth here to wish you a very, very happy 75th birthday. I have so many great memories of our neighborhood in Edison and our families hanging out. I loved hanging out with the boys, and I have so many great memories of snowball fights and skateboarding and piano and board games. There's one memory that really stands out for me, is when my dog sadly passed away and you were there to help me out. You came down from the house and you helped me out. So I'm grateful and very thankful.
Mr. Padrusch, how are you? This is David Epstein. I enjoyed kicking your butt in volleyball at the JCC in the 1990s, and I look forward to doing it for another 75 years. Happy birthday.
My aunt from Florida.
Everybody
from upstate New York.
saw Brooklyn.
My aunt from Brooklyn and Florida. My mother from Brooklyn. And what? And Plaza, Long Island. And Florida. And Queens. Thank you.
See where we are.
New London, Mystic, Rock Island Sound.
We're right exactly here right now.
So tell us about your childhood here out on Quogue.
I never spent any time here. My parents bought this house after my wife had made me move to New Jersey. She made me move to New Jersey to get away from my parents because she couldn't stand them.
Comment, Mrs. Padrusch.
Mentiroso?
What does that mean?
That means you in Spanish. Mentirosa. Mentirosa. You know what mentirosa means?
No.
It means mentholated roses. Mentirosa.
I still don't understand it.
I like what?
He's liar.
Liar in Spanish.
Oh,
Mentirosa.
liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yes.
Josh, thanks for making our wedding so memorable. It was December 27th, 1980, and we were all set to go when you realized you had left your tuxedo in Edison, New Jersey. We were in Lawrence, Long Island, and speedy driver that you are, you got in your car, zipped back to Edison and came back and made it to the wedding to walk down the aisle just in time.
Hi, Josh. It's Spencer Rockman. I want to wish you a very, very happy and meaningful happy birthday. I met Josh Padrusch in 1976. Immediately, your father and I hit it off. At the same time, your father, Josh, was extremely aggressive under the boards. Tenacious. The elbows flew. Nothing personal. But it was unapologetic, but it was the way that Josh, you played. So our relationship just kicked off with that, no pun intended, with basketball, and then evolved into the soccer. And the rest is history because, with Josh's athletic background, he naturally became a person who was going to be a coach.
Coach Padrusch, it's Kent Ye. Happy birthday. I remember the first time I met you was at a soccer tryout. You needed a goalkeeper for your team, and we arranged a tryout with there was another kid trying out as well. And it was a cold, windy night in Metuchen on a field in an elementary school. And you put us through our paces, and you picked me, which was a great confidence booster. I really appreciate that.
Hi, it's Chris Levy. Wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Some great memories of Metuchen Edison Soccer Club. And of course, JP Stevens.
Hi, Mr. Padrusch. This is Jason Klein. I remember many a soccer game with you coaching us on the sidelines. You helped really develop my love of soccer.
So this is Ron Schuster, and I
I have so many different memories of just great experiences with you. And so it's just an absolute pleasure to wish you a happy 75th birthday.
And then I remember you introducing me to the team later on. And you said, this is Kent, is a new goalkeeper, and he's got all these skills, but I want to show you this. And he tossed me a ball, and he said, Kent, throw it against the wall back there. And I threw it the length of the gym, and with a resounding thud against the far wall, and people were impressed.
And I found the 1977 MESC yearbook, which was the very first yearbook. Both David and Greg on the same first and second grade team called the Cosmos, most fittingly.
I still have my younger son competing in regularly, and I am glad for all the wisdom and guidance you gave me back then.
It is just a wonderful occasion, and you're a phenomenal person and devoted a father and fan you were for JP Stevens high school soccer games. 1982, big night at the Pines. Executive Vice President, Josh Padrusch. But now we go further in the book, and we go to the travel teams, and the coach is Joshua Padrusch.
I appreciate all your coaching, all your encouragement. It left a lasting impression on me. I kept playing soccer, so it was a great experience. I want to thank you for it.
And so I'm very honored, Josh, to be able to contribute to your birthday celebration.
Hi, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday. Happy 75th.
Hi. So David asked for pictures of you when you were young. And all I remember was we never saw you because Joshua was at the park playing basketball. Okay, but we did find a picture of you. And everybody, here it is.
Yo! Hi, Josh. It's Jack and Meryl here. Wish we were together in Florida, but this is the best we could do. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, happy birthday celebrating with everybody. And when we meet again, we will have to celebrate you when we're together.
Is there anything you've learned that you've gleaned from these years together?
Yes.
And what have you learned?
Oh, you want to know what it is?
Yes.
Yes. You should wait till you're 24 to have your children.
That's it?
Yes.
I see.
Have you learned anything?
Have I learned anything?
Huh?
Tolerance.
Tolerance.
I met Josh Padrusch the first time in 1996 when David and I had been dating for about 2 months. I had not met Ellen and Josh yet, and so David thought that his Passover Seder would be the perfect time to bring home his non-Jewish girlfriend. So at the Seder, after a couple of glasses of Menashevitz, Josh leaned over to me and said, "Give Dave a wet willy." And so, not wanting to disappoint, I did.
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. I wish you happiness and healthiness. It's a great number. It's a beautiful number. Happy birthday. Bye.
When David and I first started having kids, we thought we knew everything. But Josh Padrusch gave us some words of wisdom. Wisdom that I have not appreciated until very recently. What he said was, every parent has the right to screw up their children as they see fit.
Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for gone.
Hey Poppy, so I just want to say happy birthday, happy 75th birthday. I love you. Just want to share a couple stories. I remember when you bought tickets for me to go see USA versus Argentina. We saw Messi making a route of the US team at the time, I think in like 2010. So thank you for that.
Hey Poppy, happy 57th birthday, still young. Thank you so much for going on all sorts of adventures with me, creating great memories, such as that time that we barely caught the train when rushing to the Metropolitan, and like later how we were making fun of all the paintings in the museum.
Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you, and you can hear me when I say it softly, slowly. Hold me close up, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway.
Hey Poppy, happy birthday. Congratulations on still being old. This is my 7th take of making this video, but you know, it's all worth it.
Thank you for fighting with me on the couch ever since I was little, teaching me how to say uncle and never backing down until you almost made me cry. In a good way, in a good way.
Thank you for teaching me how to be an absolute narcissist and for teaching me that if I decide that the rules are different in a game, then that's the law and then I can just win.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band.
Or even like recently when we were just watching Forged in Fire and talking trash about those guys making knives. My personal favorite right now is you not being able to guess my painting. So I just want to say thank you so much, love you lots, and have a great birthday.
I miss you and playing Rummy Cube and getting sun poisoning and then being scolded for still wanting to go out to the beach. But yeah, I miss you and happy birthday.
Thank you for snoring in the house when you sleep over. It really is a nice wake-up alarm in the middle of the night. And thank you for being a great grandfather. I appreciate everything you do and all the advice you give me. Love you. Happy birthday.
Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today.
So when I think of stuff I've done with Poppy over the years, there's one story that kind of sticks out. So when I was a kid, we went to farms a lot. I loved it, loved going, loved seeing the animals. Now at one point we were, Grandma and Poppy were down for a visit and we all went to the farm together. And this particular farm had a pig pen.
Who's just crawling out in front now, please?
She looks like she's struggling.
And I loved the pigs, thought they were so cute. But this time, we walk up to the pig pen and there's this mama pig and a bunch of her piglets. The mama pig comes and walks in front of us and starts peeing. And just keeps going and going and going.
Oh my goodness, great. Yeah. I got it all
Like
on.
if there was a timed pig peeing world championship, this would be it. Like she would have won. And from then on, we had the story of Mama Piggy Peeps, and that's just something that I'll always remember.
I have no idea. I don't want to know either. Stay here, Rebecca. Oh. I couldn't breathe over there.
Daddy!
Rebecca, what was that mommy pig doing? That's right.
Happy 75th birthday, Cousin Josh. Greetings from Rhode Island.
Thanks for always keeping me dazzling with diamonds.
I heard that you're becoming 75 years old. It's a beautiful age. I remember you, how we used to work together, and I want to tell you, I will always remember you. You're a special human being. You got a heart of gold. You always pays your bill. You don't owe anything to anybody. You are the best. What I want to tell you is, I know you want me to do a little Elvis Presley. Oh, baby, so lonely, baby. Oh, baby, so lonely. Oh, baby, so lonely. You could die. You see, Josh? Just for you, my love.
Although it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. Be so.
Hey Josh, wow, 3/4 of a century. I guess it's all downhill from here. Well, maybe one benefit. You're getting closer to shooting your age in golf. Happy and healthy, many, many more.
Good afternoon, Josh. Well, it's come that time when you're going to turn 75. I want to wish you all the best, my friend. Hope we saw more of each other, but it seems like time doesn't allow for anything. As you can see, I'm driving right now in a complete traffic jam on the BQE.
Hey Josh, happy birthday, and thanks so much for helping get Lauren's wedding ring made almost 13 years ago now. Really helped me feel welcome and newly and formally part of the family.
Well, I can only watch a car one way with a hammer.
With a hammer, right. The good thing between you and him is that he can put it back together.
Cool.
Some people can take it apart, and,
As your father knows, we used to be watch wholesalers down here, and it was all mechanical movements then. And we get Jules Jurgensen's case by the factory for us in gold and diamond watches. And then out of every 1,000, my father would have 100 that didn't work. They'd be open on the desk, and my father would be with a tweezer and his loop, fixing one at a time, because it was the only way you couldn't give it back. You had to do it yourself.
Josh, this is Diane Tappan. The first time I met you was at a parent-teachers conference when David was in 6th grade. You walked into my classroom. I was sitting at the desk, and you leaned over and you said, "I know who you are." Well, the blood just rushed to my feet because I paled. Who is this person? Do I know him? All these things are going through my head. Well, it turns out that you used to ride the train with my partner, Tony Black. And I really want to thank you, because when Tony and you were discussing what he should get me for Christmas back, I don't know, 86, 87, somewhere around there, you said, why don't you formalize your relationship? And you sold Tony a diamond, and we met at the train station in Metuchen. We all rode into New York together, and you took us into the vaults, down into these vaults, I remember, and you explained all about the different diamonds to me and educated me, and you chose a diamond, and I still wear that diamond today.
You were a huge contributor in monumental events in my life. So the first was my first marriage, 12, 13 years plus. I was coming back to you, and you gave me even better advice on the diamond, and made me even more confident. And actually, I was very confident that I was making a right decision this go around. And my wife loved the diamond. I couldn't have asked for a better person to be working with during those instances.
Happy birthday. I hope you have many more years of happiness with your family, your grandchildren, your kids.
Hey Josh, hope everything is going well with you. Noelia and I are here to wish you a happy 75th birthday. Unfortunately, the twins could not yet say it to you, but we wanted to make sure you had a happy and healthy birthday.
Hi Josh, it's Andrea, texting you or talking to you from Florida. You left me here and went home quite early to the snow up in your area. I wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, And you don't have to whisper that you're going to be 75. Because it's great that you're 75 and it's the condition you're in. You play pickleball, you taught me golf this year, which helped me incredibly, and I want to thank you, let you know I appreciate it.
Hi, Josh. We understand that you are a year older again, which makes us feel a lot younger because you will always be older than us.
Now that you're 75, we thought we would share some of the things that we don't want to hear from you anymore. Like why you can't hit the golf ball as far or as straight as you used to.
Why you can't run or swim as far and as fast as you used to.
Why the people in the LOD don't know how to play pickleball.
Why Minnesotans don't know anything. All kidding aside, Josh, what we love about you the most is your sense of wit and humor.
That you're smarter than the average Minnesota 5th grader. At least you think so. You have the ability to keep the conversation going with Dennis, even though half the time he doesn't hear you. What did you say?
You are a good friend to us, and we will always have fun with you and Ellen. Wishing you a very happy and healthy 75th birthday. We'll see you later. Love you, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh. I'm playing Mahjong. You're playing golf. What could be a better day except for your birthday?
And that's all I remember. And then I woke up, I was 51 years old, and I didn't remember anything that happened in between. Had 2 children, a house in Queens, and a summer house upstate New York in the Catskills. What do you say, Sadie?
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are.
Hi Josh, this is your cousin Eric in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. I want to wish you a happy birthday and looking forward to seeing you soon.
Happy birthday, Uncle Josh.
Happy birthday, Uncle Josh.
Happy birthday from the Burgers and Sarathies. We love you.
Happy birthday, Josh. Hope it's a great one.
Thanks again. Happy birthday.
Coming in tails, heads on a science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
Happy birthday, Josh. I wish you all the best, young man.
Have a wonderful day and a wonderful birthday.
Happy birthday, Josh. I wish you all the best and many healthy years to come.
Enjoy your birthday with your wife and your family, and may God bless you always.
Happy birthday from your grandkids and your granddoggy.
Yep. Happy birthday, Poppy. Okay, bye.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Here's to Joshua Padrusch. May there be 75 more years of inspired lunacy.
Questions of science, science and progress did not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing a tail. such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start.
Happy birthday from Ohio!
Happy birthday, Poppy!
Happy birthday. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Josh!
Happy birthday.
Wishing you all the best. Happy birthday, buddy.
Much happiness, good health, gesund, many blessings.
I want to wish you many, many more happy and healthy years ahead, and I hope to see you soon.
Number 29, right?
Yes, absolutely, number 29.
Happy 75th birthday. Wish you all wonderful things.
So happy birthday.
Have a wonderful birthday. If I had a glass of wine, I'd say l'chaim.
Happy birthday, Joshy.
And again, wish you a happy birthday and many more.
Congratulations on your 75th birthday, and I hope there will be many, many more.
Happy 75th birthday. Hope it's a great one.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday, Papa. I love you. Oh, it's Rob Reiner. You'll see.
You know, I had one objection to this interview.
Last year.
In the Woody Allen picture, wasn't the husband sitting on the right in these interviews?
Is this going to be a Woody Allen picture with two old people?
Oh, yes, I remember.